ignorance is not defense. We operate under the Commonwealth practice of Parliament. If you want me to explain, the former British protectorates and colonies.
Of yours to speed, what you mean when you say we operate under the Commonwealth order of Parliament. I do understand.
What that means, yes. What that means, and if you recall, Mr. Tutuangulube, he made a point of order on members of Parliament who were on that same particular select committee that was dealing with Bill 10, as to whether or not they were in order to walk out with the rest of the members when they were part of the committee.
Yeah.
Speaker Matibini's ruling was that they were perfectly in order. So that buries that argument, so that we can talk about other things. A member of Parliament has got privileges to walk out as a registration of displeasure in the manner that either the executive, which was the case then, is conducting business, the arrogance of numbers, the issue about, you know, this developing trend of, we walked out on certain ministers who we know are hell-bent tribalists. We agreed that we will not, even those who had framed questions for ministers who are tribalists, because tribalism is against our constitution. We agreed as a group that whoever has a question for Minister So, we shall forego this question because we will not engage with people who view people with their ethnic extraction. I didn't choose to be a Tonga, but I can tell you I'm a very proud one. I don't think you chose to be what you are. I don't think that my brother chose to be what he was. That was God's paradox. So it is perfectly normal to walk out. And you recall that one time we boycotted the presidential speech? And we all didn't go, we got punished. And even as I, who was a whip at that time, was being admonished by the speaker on behalf of the colleagues, I made an indication that we are challenging this decision through the court of law. And I'm sure you know, you do not need to be told that there was a judgment against Speaker Matibini on the case of Chishimba Kambwili and the declaration of that seat of Ron vacant. You know that. These are things that we must speak freely about, those of us who know our inherent right to expression. And I'm not insulting nobody. Go into the court annals, you'll find that Mr. Dr. Matibini had overstepped his authority to declare the seat vacant. And because of that, we found our situation where there was MP Kambwili and MP Chishala for the same constituency. Why? It's because every human being can falter. And by that judgment, I'm sure it created sufficient amber lights for us to learn that going into the future, you cannot do things to your whims of your own feelings.
All right, fantastic. We have a caller here. All right, the number is 0978594682, and if you're outside the country, it's +260978592. And we are asking the question: why is Bill 10 so controversial? We have a caller. Hi, good evening. You are through to Blanto.
Good evening, my brother. Thank you for Honorable Nkombo and his
Is this Nkombo? Nkombo from Western Province. Nkombo, what one can do?
We get in that we see fella hand.
My brother, when I heard that without going to the part of the channel, I almost stayed in the channel. I was not ready to listen to that. I think about enough of deception from PM. My God, that Nkombo is there. I wish there was somebody else from PM, not Muvi. Somebody else. Somebody who respects people and they speak. Probably the best much better. Now that is not there, he knows why they are speaking out. He knows that you have nothing to offer to the Zambia about Bill 10. About Bill 10 procedure and not being followed. You remember in Parliament one time, that member had to stop the speaker to allow the reading of the second reading of Bill 10. I hope so. Why? Because not Bill 10, but that other bill, the Electoral Commission and the public order, which is and sitting if you did. So just had to write that why should we write to this one, leaving out this one, which is the main one. That's what made the speaker now to done. Let's change his mind. Okay? So procedure in itself and the way they are writing things as if it is right and dead. That's why the contract is. Apart from that, someone goes around in the provinces trying to sensitize people to appreciate it. Yet they were claiming that they had made enough consultation. That's where the problem is. Not only that. So far, Mr. Nkombo, I think.
Nkombo, kindly wind up in the interest of time.
If there is a law that allows you members of parliament to move a motion to impeach the speaker, please go for it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nkombo, calling us from Western Province. 0978594682. All right, Garry, you wanna come in?
We are representatives of the people. So if Mr. Nkombo thinks that we should impeach the speaker, there is no harm. It's within the law. It's within the law. And so when citizens start speaking like that, don't forget, it was this MP who sought to impeach the president. All right? It's within the law. We saw how PF youngsters came like headless chickens to come and protest against me at Parliament. It is within the law. We are living in a state where the law has been relegated into the dustbin. Are you understanding? So we get the advice from Mr. Nkombo, and I'm also sure that because the Speaker is part of this country,